This is Mars again for another audio for the No Sympathy for Pussy thread or field report, whatever you may want to call it. Well, last night I went to Sneaky D's to actually go solo, and I didn't think that anybody was gonna come, so I actually just kind of prepped myself up for like solo game. But Mills and M Star and his friend came through, and we had a fucking blast. So it was all fucking good. Anyways, I wanna get into the night. Yeah, going into Sneaky D's, I wanted to actually have more quality sets and quantity. Usually, I would try to beast the venue, try to hit up as much girls as possible. Just I don't know, give around like 3 to 5 minutes to each girl, see which ones hook in, escalate, and hopefully get a pull. And the thing is, this method only worked a few times, so it was a rare kind of thing for it to actually work. So after watching, not watching, listening to Ryan's Mastermind, he was talking about actually staying into these sets for a long period of time, as long as possible, to actually plant the seed for a pull. So listening to Ryan, I said, you know what? I'm gonna try this shit. I'm actually gonna try it because I I kind of had some reference experience. Like there was some moments in my head where it clicked, where exactly what he was saying worked, and I said, might as well fucking try it tonight. So that's what I did. So going into Sneaky D's, just chatting up girls for as long as possible. Some of them even had boyfriends, and I would just continue just to talk, to vibe with them, and it actually turned out fucking positive. There was nothing really negative about it. They didn't like say, "Oh, I have a boyfriend," or it was friend to friend. I'll say it was more man to woman, but she kind of had her guard up. She actually knew that like what I was there for, but she still kept in. If that makes any sense, if this ever happened to anybody, so she knew what was up, and yeah. So it's pretty cool just to have that. I was just trying to stay into these sets, being sexual, being a man, and not just talking to friend to a friend. So like that was like pretty awesome. And then it went into my other set where I actually approached this chick on the dance floor. She was super receptive. I actually just put out a hand of God, dragged her in, dancing, grinding, talking, so on. I say it was a good mixture of the two because I made the mistake of just dancing and grinding and touching and trying to make out and not actually saying anything to these girls. So I kind of had a mixture of verbals as well. And the weird thing is, when I dragged her in, she was actually asking my name and asking me questions, kind of, I don't know, gaming me in a way. So that was pretty fun. Um, her friend was there. She left, tried to come back, take my girl, and basically I just plowed through that. I was like, dude, no, you're not going. And this lasted for a good like 15 minutes. Like what Ryan was saying, like drag the girl back when she's about to leave. Like let's say she says she has to go to the washroom. Like no, like one more question, or whatever, one more second, and say something else, and then try to prolong it from there, and just keep on going until she forgets. And that actually worked in my favor. And she was actually just feeling me even more. So this is like a newbie telling you that like this shit works. So if it works for me, it'll work for anybody that tries it. So when a girl says she has to go to the washroom, she has to go see her friend, just drag her in and like say, do you know what, 1 second or one more question, and just fucking plow through it. That's what really works. And I tried it for another set. This was if you read the field report, the lesbian girl. So basically, I go open this girl. She says, "Oh, she's trying to find a friend." And usually, before I would just say, "Oh, okay," like, or I'll talk or something, and then say, "Okay, like I know you have to go see your friend. Talk to you later." But no, I plowed through that. I said, "Do you know what? I really like to meet you. Whatever, da 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 da." The shoot and the shit. And then I said, "Come over here. Come over to the tables because I want to talk to you." and just lead her over there. We're talking for a few minutes and everything, vibing like man to woman. And then I said, you know what? I want to dance, and drag her to the dance floor. And then once I dragged her to the dance floor, she kind of told me that she didn't like being touched or whatever like that. She likes to dance on her own. I kind of ignored that. I tried to dance up on her, and then she tells me that she's a lesbian. The thing is, I don't know if she's really a lesbian or not. Who fucking knows? But I'm really proud of myself that I kind of have some experience with that now, to actually change these girls' minds from looking for their friend to actually like being interested in what you have to say. So that was a first for me, and that's pretty fucking cool. That's like an accomplishment for me. I've never done anything like that. Maybe I did, I don't know, but this is way more awesome. Way fucking more awesome. And I want to go into not beasting. Usually I would beast hard, like let's say um yeah. Yeah, usually I would just beast out just scoping for girls, and I didn't do that tonight. I basically was just feeling out the venue, actually feeling the music, feeling out everybody there, not just scoping for girls. I don't think I looked for like much girls. I just kind of whatever was in my sight, then I don't know, and I liked, I would go up and approach. So I wasn't like turning my head, looking for girls, looking for this, looking for more sets after I got rejected. I would just, you know what, man, just roam around the fucking venue, man. Whatever you see, like, go talk to. Don't go seeking for anything. Don't go sharking and shit. Just fucking feel the venue, feel the music. Go on the dance floor, pull some girls in, and have your way. And it's funny because like when I did, I usually don't dance up behind them like how I usually do or whatever. I would have a handout. I would have a handout. Yeah, or basically what people call is the hand of God. And if the girl's not receptive, I would I would just go closer, cause like I refuse to be ignored. That's the mindset I have. And every time I do that, like I'll get closer to the girl, I'll walk up with my hand, like the hand of God, and I'm like, Mars, what is your name? And they're always receptive. They like that because I refuse to be ignored. So if you have the mindset that you are so important that you just cannot be ignored, that's fucking money. These girls feed up on that. There's a few sets that are like turned their back on me. Like said no and gave the like no, not interested kind of shit. And I would like be unreactive, fucking go closer with my fucking hand. Mars. Like basically telling this girl like, I'm fucking Mars, who the fuck are you? You're not gonna ignore me. Not happening, girl. And they always end up telling me their name or like dancing with me and shit because I just refuse to be ignored. Usually guys would just kind of take it like, okay, rejection, time to leave. No, you will not ignore me. If you're gonna ignore me, you're gonna ignore me. Like you're gonna shake my hand, then ignore me and tell me to fuck off. Like I'm not gonna fucking have my dick in my hand like that anymore. I refuse. And like last little topic is reapproaching sets. This was a big thing for me. Even the good sets, I had the tendency to ignore and not go back in because I felt that it was already over. Like I basically conveyed everything, and there would be nothing. There'd be nothing to talk about. There'd be nothing to go on in a way. So I would reapproach these girls, and I reapproached the first set, and the blue jean chick that I was talking about, reapproached her, all successful. Every single chick that I reapproached was successful. So don't be turned off by the fact that you already talked to these girls. There's no such thing as a set that's already done. Like sets are never done. Like you can keep on going back as much as possible, like as you can, you know. It doesn't matter. Don't like what it really does. It actually works to your benefit because it actually gives you more time to express who you are to this girl, so she's more comfortable with you. And that's what I found out, and I thought that was pretty cool. And yeah, and this audio is almost done. 10 minutes are almost up. Right. Bye.